Hello, today I'm sharing best-selling Sephora products that I think are completely worth every penny and can work for pretty much anyone. This is one of my favorite videos to do. Every time the Sephora Savings Event rolls around, I comb through various categories on Sephora's website to find best sellers that stand out to me the most that I think are worth grabbing while they're on sale. And the Sephora Savings Event is here. Everything is on sale. And now all Beauty Insider members can shop and save as many times as you want through April 14th when the sale ends. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into these Sephora bestsellers I think are completely worth the money. I believe this is the third video I've done so far during this spring savings event. Twice a year when Sephora does these big savings events, I do a series of videos with different topics, different types of recommendations, and I have so much fun putting these videos together for you. If you've missed any of the videos I've done so far, or if you want a reminder of my recommendations, I'll have those videos linked up in the corner and down below in my description box. My next video will be my haul, so stay tuned for that if you're interested in seeing what I'm getting, that is. I'm also going to have a link in my description box so you can see more information or join to become a Beauty Insider member, because all Beauty Insider members get free shipping on your orders and of course other perks. It's free to join. It's not too late to access this spring savings event, and I'll have the dates, codes, and specifics for the sale along with everything I'm sharing linked down below as well. I'm excited to partner with Sephora for today's video. I had a lot of fun putting it together like I always do, and I'm going to start with Complexion products with one of my favorite foundations. I recommend pretty frequently actually House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I know what works for me may not work for you and vice versa, but I think this is a beautiful everyday medium to full buildable coverage foundation that looks extremely natural and skin-like, and no matter how much you build it, it's incredibly smoothing on pores and texture, and it gives a beautiful natural radiant finish, and it wears well throughout the day. There are also 51 shades to choose from. It's vegan and cruelty-free, and on top of all of that, if you have sensitive skin that's easily irritated, or if you just like having skin benefiting ingredients in your foundation, you're getting that too. There are ingredients in here to reduce visible redness and irritation, to help calm and soothe your skin, and there are also antioxidant benefits in here. It's a really nice everyday foundation to reach for if you want something that looks natural, feels good on your skin, and it wears well throughout the day. I also wanted to briefly mention Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation, because all Beauty Insider tiers get 30% off all Sephora collection, which I think is fantastic. But this is another foundation that I have recommended many times here on my channel because it's another great everyday foundation across all skin types that looks incredibly natural and skin-like. This has medium coverage with a natural smoothing finish that feels very lightweight, and this takes me through a moderately long day and also has some beneficial ingredients in it. I mean, this was a great price before the 30% off and is of course an even better price now. So this is Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer, and I have not talked about this in a while, which is doing it a huge disservice because this is a medium to medium full coverage concealer that is so flattering on my dry, textured under eyes with dark circles. The reason why I haven't talked about it in a while is because it brightens my under eye area a little bit too much. The shade I have is Cotton Candy, which is right here. It doesn't look like it would be as bright as it is, but for everyday casual looks, I don't like my concealer to be too brightening. I like it to blend into my natural face color a little bit more. So I think with this Sephora sale, I might throw in the shade Deeper in the right tone, of course, into my haul. So this is one of those concealers that I referred to in my recent full under eye routine where I said you need to get to know your concealer before you write it off and think it won't work just because you try it your regular way and didn't like it. I know a lot of people use a brush to apply their concealer, which can make certain concealers look dry. My preferred method is the warmth of my fingers, and it works with most concealers for me for giving a very very skin-like natural look that just melts into my skin, but I did not like this concealer that way. So my preferred method with this concealer is either with a damp sponge or with a brush and then tapped out smoothed with my finger. If I need to build it up anymore, I can dab just a tiny bit right at the darkest part of my under eye hollow and tap that layer out with my finger just fine. And if I apply it that way, it is so beautiful. It's fragrance free. It has vitamin E and sweet almond oil to condition, and it's designed to stretch and move with your under eye area and brighten and conceal. And I get a very flattering, skin-like, smooth, soft matte finish, which is really flattering, especially if you have texture, because it sort of blurs any texture or fine lines that you have. It also wears really well throughout the day. This is a really, really beautiful concealer, which is why it remains a bestseller. This has been a bestseller for a long time. Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Setting Spray has been a bestseller since it launched last year, and for good reason, in my opinion. This is an alcohol-free, fragrance-free setting spray that has such a perfect mist, even if it's been sitting for a little while. I'm not someone that wears setting spray daily, so sometimes sprays can just sit, and that first spray can be kind of wonky, you know? This doesn't do that. It sprays perfectly every time, and it just gives you that cloud-like mist. It has hyaluronic acid to help with immediate and all-day hydration. It has vitamin C to give you antioxidant protection, and it has niacinamide to help with your skin tone and your pores. So you actually get some skin benefiting ingredients in here, and it keeps my makeup on in the process. This doesn't change the finish of my makeup. It doesn't make me greasy during the day, and it gives me that hydration. I love it. I think it's great. There's a reason why this is a bestseller. I have about 5 setting sprays right now that I'm rotating that I love, and this is one of them. I had to include both a liquid and powder bronzer in this video because I reach for both of them on a regular basis. I couldn't leave one out. So first up, I have Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Private Island. This has been shared in these Sephora videos countless times and in other videos too. This is such a creamy, easy to apply, easy to blend formula. It's always smooth and never patchy. It's perfect for adding that effortless, natural warmth to your skin. This has this soft, matte, kind of velvety finish that doesn't change the finish of my other makeup that I apply it over. So it looks incredibly natural and it lasts all day. Now, the other bronzer that I love recommending because it's another effortless product that's great for beginners or experts is Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So you can apply this in a few ways. You can use the applicator here, the doe foot, to dot it directly on your face and blend it out that way. It's very easy to blend out even if you dot it directly to your face, or you can squeeze it out onto the back of your hand and dip your tool into it and blend it out that way. This gives a sheer, natural, healthy looking, sun-kissed, soft, blurred effect. It's great to use over bare skin or over foundation, and it always looks good. Always. It's no fail and effortless to use. So no matter if you want liquid or powder, these are both great options. The blush I chose for this particular video is the blush I have on today, which is Patrick Ta Major Headlines Blush Duo in the shade Not Too Much. I just adore this shade because it goes with everything, and I love the fact that you can choose to wear just the powder. You can choose to wear just the cream. Both of them are absolute dreams to apply and blend out. And of course, you can also layer them together, the cream and then the powder, and vice versa, however you want to do it. I love that you have both in one compact. The quality is fantastic, and there is a cover over the cream so it won't get all dusty. It doesn't matter what shade you get this in. I am going to get at least one more of these in my upcoming haul. They all apply and wear beautifully. You cannot go wrong. I've been pretty consistent with recommending Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes in this particular video, Sephora bestsellers that are worth your money. I love her palettes because no matter if you're applying a shimmer or matte, it's creamy, it's blendable, and they wear beautifully for hours and hours. So this is probably my most worn, larger palette. It is I Need a Nude. It just has everything in it I need for day to day. If I want to do an all matte look, if I want to do just a one and done, swipe it on my lid shimmer, or an entire eye look, I can get it from this palette. The neutrals are very flattering for me in particular. I have others I reach for, but this is my most reached for as of late. I also really enjoy her 5-pan palettes. These little ones, I think these are running at $27 regularly priced. Of course, they are on sale right now if you're a Beauty Insider member, but this is such an easy, no-brainer matte palette for every day. It's easy, it's creamy, it's blendable, all the things you want it to be. I can get a full look with it, or I can just reach into it for eyeliner, which I do pretty frequently. The one that I'm wearing right now is the Mini Eye Sculpt palette, and I also like the 5 pans that have shimmers in them too. These are really great if you just want a little something. Day to day, I get ready and put on my makeup at my vanity downstairs, and I have multiple Natasha Denona palettes downstairs at that vanity because they are what I use the most. I can't remember a time when Laura Mercier Caviar eyeshadow sticks weren't bestsellers, and these are in frequent rotation for me. So I swatched 3 here for you. We have Moonlight, Amethyst, and Aurora, and what I love about these so much is that I can scribble them on my eyelid, blend out the edges, and they give me time to do that before they set down fully and wear all day. She did reformulate these last year, and they wear even better than they did before. And they come in matte and shimmer shades too, so you have your choice no matter what your preference is. And she also launched new Caviar eyeliners, which glide on every bit as smoothly as the Caviar eyeshadow sticks do. They might even be smoother, but they also glide on and give you time to smudge them if you like to smudge your eyeliner like I do, and they stay budge proof all day long. So we have Blue Marine, which is a really pretty navy blue with some depth to it. I really like that one. It's very wearable. We have Cocoa. There's also a Cocoa Caviar eyeshadow stick too, and this is the eyeliner form. And we have Bronze. It has a little bit of shimmer to it if you're looking for something kind of special. You have 2 Caviar formats here that I love and use regularly and highly recommend, especially if you have mature lids and you want something that glides on and is flattering and wears beautifully throughout the day. I hate it when my lips feel dry, but I feel like long wearing matte lipsticks are still really popular with a lot of people. So I was really happy to see Merit Signature Lip was still a bestseller. This is not a traditional lipstick. It has a very thin formula that feels incredibly lightweight and silky and hydrating. It has a smooth, satiny kind of buildable formula. This is the shade Baby. This is my favorite shade. And there are some nice ingredients in here that condition and hydrate and smooth your lips too. I just lightly topped off my lip that I've been wearing throughout this video. This is the Hourglass Phantom Glossy Lip Balm in the shade Sense, which is right here. I absolutely love this formula. It has a slightly thick, non-sticky, smooth, creamy texture with a shiny, glossy finish and medium buildable pigment. The bullet is very luxurious looking and feeling. It just feels nice. And the twist-up mechanism is very elegant and quiet. You can barely hear it when you twist it up, which is not always the case with these types of products. As with a lot of these type of soft, squishy formulas, you cannot retract it because it would be messy if you tried to do that. You want to apply this with a light hand because it is a softer formula. There's no scent or taste, and it has a slight minty kind of cooling feel to it because of that plumping effect that does a really nice job of smoothing my lip lines, and because of the conditioning complex that's in here, it does a nice job of nourishing, conditioning, and hydrating, and leaving my lips looking plumper. And for this type of product, it lasts a good amount of time on my lips. And even after it's worn away superficially, my lips still feel good, which I love. This is one of my favorite lip products to throw in my purse when I want them to look and feel good. I haven't decided if I'm repurchasing this product or not with my upcoming haul because I've been without it for too long. In my opinion, it did fantastic things for my skin, but I have other moisturizers I need to use first. This is the Biossance Ectoin Overnight Rescue. So Ectoin is a really great ingredient for calming your skin, calming redness, and improving or repairing your skin barrier. It also has magnesium and peptides to support nighttime repair, and it helps lock in moisture and calm your skin if you are prone to redness, which I am, and it just reveals calm, radiant, healthy looking skin. It's a lightweight cream that does a great job doing exactly what it's supposed to do. If you have sensitive skin or you're wanting to amp up your skincare actives a little bit from over-the-counter retinol, or if you just have sensitive skin and you're not wanting to get into the prescription tretinoin territory or deal with those side effects, Murad has a great product that contains retinol. Actually, there are a couple of products. Murad Retinol Resculpt Advanced Anti-Aging Overnight Serum. It's kind of a long name. It's great for all skin types and it's efficacious yet gentle at the same time. So in order of strength, you have retinol, then retinol, both of which you can get over the counter, and then you have tretinoin. A lot of people don't want to deal with side effects or can't tolerate them like me. Or you may feel like you've gotten all you can get from over-the-counter retinol. This will allow you to do that in a tolerable way. So this helps smooth texture, deep set wrinkles, crepey skin, and helps with uneven texture and the loss of firmness and elasticity, things like that. There is an eye treatment that's really nice too, effective yet gentle. Murad is a fantastic, efficacious brand overall, but can be a little bit pricey. So anytime I can get these products on sale or recommend them to you when you can save some money on them, I like to do that. I know a lot of people talked about the Shark Flex style months and months ago, and I discovered it was in the fall. It transforms between a powerful, fast drying hair dryer and a hair styling tool that doesn't damage your hair. This is a tool that can do so many different things. There are different attachments you can get for it, but it's one that I have been using in various ways to dry my hair, straighten my hair, curl my hair, and it's less expensive than the higher end, more luxury similar tool on the market, and I actually like this one better. So I wanted to just give a quick recommendation for that if you've been eyeing it up. I really like it. I use mine a lot. I have 4 different types of fragrances to share with you in this particular video. I always feel like it looks like I don't use my perfumes hardly at all, but I have a lot of perfumes that I rotate, and some of these are not my first bottle either. So this is Jimmy Choo I Want You. Out of the ones I'm sharing, this is the one that I would reach for nighttime, although I do think it's appropriate for any time of day. But there is kind of a sensual quality to this one. It is a fruity floral. I get some citrusy notes and a little bit of peach with a hint of vanilla thrown in there. And I think where the sensuality comes from is a bit of jasmine that I pick up in it. It's just a really pretty fragrance on my skin. I know everyone reacts to fragrances, to perfumes very differently, but I really, really love this one. It's just a pretty fragrance. And even though it's a bestseller, I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. I don't know. Do you? Let me know in the comments. I bought a small, tiny bottle of this to try because everyone kept raving about it. I did not think I was really even going to like this because I don't typically go for sweet candy-like scents, but there's something about Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow that does it for me. I don't know what is so addictive about this or why this works on me when other sweet, sugary scents usually don't, or I usually am put off by them, but not this one. This to me is a sweet, fluffy, warm, comforting gourmand. I don't know if you understand what I mean when I say fluffy. I guess that means comforting too, but I love this, and it wears well on me too. I am doing really well, having a lot of success with Kayali in general as a brand. It's a bonus that the bottles are pretty, but I do see myself getting the large bottle when this runs out, and I do think this is going to run out. I can't not recommend Armani Acqua di Gioia in a spring recommendations video. This is my 3rd bottle, I think. I adore this fragrance. I have for years. It's inspired by the Mediterranean coast and is just so invigorating yet calming at the same time. I know that makes no sense. It's an intoxicating, aquatic, fresh yet grounded scent that always gets me compliments. There's cedarwood in here and jasmine and some citrus notes too. I've said in several videos that when everyone was all about Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and that did not work for me at all. It leaned very sharp and masculine on me. I tried this, and this is what I wanted that to be. This gave me that vibe that I was looking for. Love it. I don't think I've shared a body mist in one of my Sephora recommendations videos before, but there's something about Sol de Janeiro 59 hair and body perfume mist. It's supposed to give you winding down after a perfect beach day at sunset, at dusk, and that is kind of what I get from it. What does it say on the bottle? It says, share the warmth of a sunset with uplifting notes of vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. It's not your typical beachy scent. There's something a little bit musky in here, but you do get that violet, a little bit of a powdery note. It's a very comforting, there I go again with the word comforting scent. It's great for any time. I like products like this for spring and summer, just something quick to spray on everywhere. So I definitely wanted to include this. I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more recommendation, check these videos out here. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.